Dear friends, I am Vijayamohan, stock market strategist, meeting you after long time of 1 year. During this 1 year, I fell sick with COVID, which prolonged for about 4 months. Then the biggest blow of my life, my wife expired. Now, for coming out of all these things, I required a lot of time. Not only that, I had to pick up my health. So, for these reasons, I could not come before you for all this time. Now, I am back again with renewed vigor. So, we will go ahead with the examination of the companies which have performed very well in the latest results and are likely to perform much better in future also. So we'll proceed now with our analysis. Like the olden days, maybe slightly better also. Nowadays I am consulting money control, screener and the websites of the companies, etc. to know the full history of the company. Now, first I am taking up a company called Aarti Industries Limited. AARTI Industries Limited. Aarti Industries Limited. The company was promoted long ago, 1984, something like that. The present CMD is Rajendra V. Gogri. The company is producing specialty chemicals and pharmaceutical ingredients, etc. And it has got a number of reliable long-term customers like global 400 plus, local 700 plus. And it is producing pharmaceuticals and specialty chemicals both. It has got a plan for demerger. Specialty chemicals on one side, pharma on the other side. And it is the Rajendra Gogri says they will focus on high margin products which will give higher EBITDA, higher profits, higher sales, etc. So that is the plan for demerger. So what is expected is after demerger, the present shareholders will get one share for every 4 shares held now in the new company. It has got a huge capex plan which started last year and will proceed further to the next year, maybe next year also. And they say they are focusing on high margin products. And Rajendra Gogri is very confident that in the future its performance will be much better than at present. So that's the basic scenario about Aarti Industries. Its latest performance is very good. Future performance based on this new capex, etc., is expected to be very good. It has got wonderful long-term customers both within India and outside India. So lot of products are there: basic chemicals, agrochemicals, specialty chemicals, pharma intermediates, etc. So it has got 4 state-of-the-art R&D centers located at Dombivli, Bombay, and Navi Mumbai in Maharashtra and Vapi in Gujarat, continuously working towards production of new products. 200 plus products are there and they are producing many more. And the latest addition to its research capabilities is a large state-of-the-art digitized research and development center at Navi Mumbai. It has got more than 65 PhDs, 200 postgraduate scientists, approved, ISO approved, etc. are there. Now let's take a look at the brief look at the most essential performance parameters. Net sales, let us look at that first. 5 quarters ago, it was 1,187 crores. 1,187 crores 5 quarters ago, that is December 2020 quarter. Now, December 2021 quarter, double that, 2,376 crores. 2,376 crores now against 1,187 crores last year, same quarter. So 100% increase in sales year on year. Now if you look at the quarter to quarter growth, that is compared to previous quarter, 53% growth. Previous quarter sales were 1,552 crores, now 2,376 crores, so 53% quarter on quarter. 100% year on year, 53% quarter on quarter sales growth, very impressive. Will it sustain in future? So that is the expectation, because huge capex is going for high margin products, and that is expected to add to sales. Now we are interested in net sales, that I have told you. Then final net profit. Net profit has zoomed. Last year it was 165 crores. That is last year, same quarter, December quarter. Currently December quarter, it is 772 crores. So from 165 crores to 772 crores, it's a huge jump of 367%. And quarter on quarter, the previous quarter was 175 crores, now 772 crores, 339% increase. Look at that. Sales have increased 100% year on year. Final net profit has increased 367% year on year. Quarter on quarter also impressive increase. EPS likewise is 21 now. Previous quarter was 5, 8, 9, something like that. So here also impressive increase of 125% year on year and 338% increase quarter on quarter. Market price is somewhere around 355 to 360. So price earning based on the latest quarter. That into 4 will give you annual. Price earning is decent at 11. Not high, not very low. It is appropriate. But I think the price was 1,200 and odd some quarters ago. It has fallen from there to 955 to 960 now. There is actually no reason for this fall. Maybe Ukraine war or whatever. Actually, the 52-week range was 588 was the lowest, 1,168 was the highest, and hopefully it will reach those the high very quickly and surpass that also based on performance. Now, what are its strengths and weaknesses? Strengths are, there is something called CAN-SLIM investment criteria. It has passed majority of the investment criteria. The trailing 12 months EPS growth is very impressive, and strong quarter on quarter growth also. EPS in the EPS we have seen that, good quarterly growth in sales, profits, EPS. So the margins are improving very fast. Net profit margin, gross profit margin, at all levels there is increase. Revenue increased in the last 4 quarters very impressively. Profits in the last 3 quarters improved very well. Promoters pledge 0. So promoters are holding on to their holding without selling a paisa. FIIs and FPIs or some other institutions, they are increasing their holding, shareholding. Weakness. While FIIs and FPIs are increasing the shareholding, mutual funds have decreased their holding slightly in the last quarter. ROCE, return on capital employed, has been decreasing in the last 2 years. But, it is likely to increase in the coming years. Inefficient use of funds, that is return on equity, also declined. ROCE declined, ROE declined. Many brokers have upgraded their recommendation and target price in the past 3 months. So book value of the share is 82.7, market cap is some 35,000 crores. So most of the parameters are encouraging. But the last 3 years CAGR is not so very encouraging. Last 5 quarters there is an impressive increase, but last 3 years if you compare, earlier it was sluggish. Let us look at the shareholding pattern. Promoters' holding remains unchanged at 44.21%. We have already seen that it is unchanged. They have not pledged anything. 44.21% is not bad at all. Mutual funds have decreased their holdings from 8.44% to 7.42%. Mutual funds schemes remain the same. Number of schemes remain the same, but they have reduced their holdings. FIIs and FPIs, we have already seen, they have increased their holding from 11.86% to 12.27%. The number of FIIs also has increased from 233 to 242. Institutional investors have also increased their holdings from 26.62% to 26.81%. Now, if you look at the price performance, it has been coming down somehow. Maybe Ukraine war is one reason, but there might be other fears. This talk of demerger of the pharmaceutical division from the specialty chemicals division may have something to do with the price falling. But with all that, in 1 year, price has increased by 61.94%. Now, based on that, you judge the company. In 3 years, it has grown 176% price. In 1 year, also some 62%. So now you take a call on whatever I have said. Kindly listen to the video 2 times, 3 times. I have given you the most important parameters fully. I am convinced, rather I feel that it is going to outbid its performance in the future. So that's what Rajendra Gogri says. So it's likely to become much bigger company. They are spending about 4,000 crores on expansion of both the divisions, specialty chemicals division and pharmaceutical division. They are going to introduce a lot of new products based on their own R&D. So they have got very good R&D centers. 4 centers are there that also we have seen. So if all these things materialize, Aarti Industries is a very good bet for the long term. But future is always uncertain. Based on that, you think the responsibility for choosing Aarti Industries is on you, based on the whatever I have told to you. We will meet next again. Till then, Thank you. Good night.